Kila lichonga donde tasularo origa.
Classroom of the elite.
This show is elite.
I don't know about you, man, but this shit got me in my bed, rubbing my feet together like this right now. And I ain't gonna lie, this is my first video, but I ain't no bitch, so I'ma handle this like a real G. So make sure you leave a like on my video so I can get my paper and bag all the fine Asian jobs. So to get this shit cracking, we see Koji on a bus on his way to school. And look at this bum running for the bus and missing it. He just ran for the bus and missed it in front of all the hoes. And I'ma let you guys know right now, I ain't the type of nigga that this shit happens to. I'm Yonko, okay? So that means I have that shit on at all times, and that also means that I have that bread. But yeah, we see Koji chilling, and for some reason, this man Koenji does not want to get her. Like bro, this old ass lady with scoliosis is struggling to stand up, and you ain't trying to get her. So Kushida tries to save the day, and Koenji basically tells her to mind her damn business. And he's low-key lucky I wasn't there, cause I would have dealt with him. But the camera pans to Koji, and as you can see, he's already shocking, just like Yonko. Eventually, the bus arrives at a stop and everyone gets off. Koji starts getting impressed by his fine shit, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit will low-key turn me on. Nah, but real shit though, how the fuck you like so much motion that a girl gets mad at you for even looking in her direction? If that was me, I would withdraw from the school the moment she said that shit. But fast forwarding some, they decide to do some introductions. And here go Kushida giving her fake ass introduction. Like bro, we know you lying. And bro, I'm itching to talk about this bitch, but that's for another segment. Then we got Koji genuinely panicking, trying to come up with something to say for his introduction, bro. He's fumbling over his words.
I fucked that. Bro, damn.
Trying to come up with something to say, and this is basically what he says.
I'll do my best to get along with you all.
And this nigga absolutely drops the ball, bro. Like, how do you even do that? I was genuinely confused watching this shit, cause I heard Koji was meant to be tough. This nigga has no motion. But obviously, I let him make it, because if this shit was ass, then I wouldn't be making this video right now, bro. And you guys gonna see, later on in the series, this guy Loki turns into a demon, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Eventually, when I get around to doing the other parts, you guys will see what I'm talking about. And here, we have Kushida talking to my goat. And she's basically what I like to call a pick-me, because she fully utilizes all of her feminine charms to try and get my goat to do something for her, which he concedes because he's a degenerate. But basically, Kushida asks Koji to bring Horikita to the coffee shop so that they can like make friends and have a play date or whatever. I just noticed that I'm 2 minutes and 38 seconds into this recording and I haven't mentioned Horikita's name once. But yeah, this is what she looks like, and she's kind of a prick, not gonna lie. Cause she be doing all that jibber jabbering and ain't nobody trying to hear all that. But when Kushida sees her, she goes straight to doing her usual meat riding. And Horikita already knows there's some nonsense going on in the vicinity, because look at her face. She's staring at Koji like he just let it rip at the dinner table. Horikita finds out the plan and she's having none of it. She goes straight home, but before she leaves, she starts grilling Kushida for no reason, bro. She says something smells fishy. What you mean by something smells fishy? Is she trying to say Kushida pussy sting, bro? They're so lucky I'm not there, because you would have thought I was Mark Phillips, the way I would have been instigating this situation. Horikita does not like Kushida, so I really don't know why she's still begging it. She basically tells her that if she tries to speak to her again, she'll pull up to her grandma's house and put Fen in her vitamins. There's also one crucial thing that I forgot to tell you guys about this show, so I'll explain it quickly and in a little bit of detail. They basically have the system, and it's called the S system. Every month, the students are rewarded points based on how they acted throughout that month. These points can then be spent on anything they want as long as it's within the campus. So basically, the more you behave like a piece of shit, the less points you get. So throughout the whole first month of school, Class D was acting like some delinquents. They were spending their money on bullshit, talking over the teacher, texting in class, and so on. So you can probably already guess what these niggas have coming to them. It's the first day of the month, and it's a dark ass, gloomy ass day. And these fools are sitting there like bread, wondering why they haven't received their points yet. They really expected to get free money for acting like idiots the whole month. Not my goat though. He already saved 82,000 yen because he knew this was gonna happen. But the teacher pulls up to the class, and this absolute loser with his pussy repellent haircut is gonna ask her why they haven't received their points yet. And the teacher literally laughs in their face and calls them garbage. And she ain't lying, because all they've done for the past month is scratch their ass and drink coffee. She then goes on to explain that the reason they got no points this month is because they acted like nothing, so in turn they get nothing. They all sitting there trying to argue like it's not a perfectly reasonable system. Like, what kind of establishment in their right mind would give high school kids 100,000 yen every month for absolutely no reason? Then Miss Chabashida, because yes, that's her name, basically ends the episode by telling them they're gonna have to survive the rest of the month without any money. But yeah, that's the end of the vid. Hopefully this shit was valid, because if you guys say it's no, then I'ma cry, bro, I ain't gonna lie. And I repeat, this is my first video, so anyone that sees this, comment below how I did.